Hi guys, good morning. Yes, can you hear me?
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So let us start session. Session started. Yes, anyone unable to hear me, rejoin. Anyone unable to hear me, rejoin the session. Just rejoin. Rejoin is simple solution. If anyone unable to hear me, if anyone unable to hear me, yes, rejoin the session. If anyone unable to hear me, rejoin. Yes, anyone unable to hear me, just rejoin the session. Just rejoin. Once, let me check it. Yeah. So let us start session. Yes, let us start. See, yesterday session, yes, 9:15 a.m. Day one, day two. Day one, nothing discussed. Day one, all the introductions. Yes, about me, about course discussed. Next, prerequisite to learn Java. Prerequisite, nothing required. For learning Java, nothing required. Non-IT background case also can understand. Yes, C and C++ also not necessary. Next, about our course contents. Okay, fine. So nothing discussed last two classes. Second day class, day two. So yesterday, about Java history discussed. So yesterday topic, let me review yesterday topic. Let us review yesterday classes. Yesterday class. Yes, first 15 minutes I'll review. Today some new members are there. For them I'll review that class here. Yes, second day session. Actual classes started. What is Java? Java is an object-oriented programming language. OOPS language. OOPS stands for Object-Oriented Programming. JDK Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit. JDK from the Sun Software. Now it is with Oracle Corporation. JDK 1.0. First version of Java released in the year 1995. JDK 1.0 is the first version of Java. First version of Java released in the year 1995. So JDK 1.0 released with main features as below. So these are the features: independent of platform, portability, OOP language, scalability, and security. So with these features, JDK 1.0 released. It's all these are the main features. Initially, first version features these things. Next, later 1.1 in the year 1996, released in the year 1996. Okay, JDK 1.1 divided into three editions. So Java Standard Edition, Java Enterprise Edition, and Mobile Edition. Okay, so JDK 1.1. Yes, in 1.1, three editions. Divided into three editions. Three editions. So next 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, like this, all these versions here. See, version-wise features here at the end we'll discuss. Version-wise features. Java 8, 9, 11, and 13. See, JDK 1.5 released in the year 2004. 2004. JDK 1.5. Major changes were done. In JDK 1.5, major changes were done here. Many features were added. Many features were added. See, fourth edition Java effects also added. Fourth edition Java effects also added here. Java effects also added. So finally Java divided to four editions here. Fourth edition. Finally Java divided to four editions. Four editions. Java Standard Edition, Java Enterprise Edition, Java Mobile Edition, and Java Effects here. Totally four editions. Totally four editions. Totally it's a four editions. Okay. Totally four. Yes, try to understand slowly here. Totally four editions. So Java totally four editions here. Totally four editions. Okay. Yes, totally four editions. Yes, this here. Yes, yeah, with JDK 1.5, with JDK 1.5, Java got the success. Java got the success in the market here. Yes, to become success, how many years it was taken? JDK with JDK 1.5 version, Java got the success. How many years it was taken to become success here? See, JDK 1.5 released in the year 2004. Yes, in the year 2004 got the success. How many years? Yes, it was released in the year 1995. 1990, almost 10 years. It was taken for 10 years. It was taken 10 years. It was taken for 10 years to become success. Okay, fine. Yes. See, Java standardization, it's a Java technology. Java enterprise is a application are using for application development. See, now our course is SE, Java technology. Now you learning Java technology. Now learning Java technology. See, enterprise edition, it's a application development part. All frameworks comes on this category. All frameworks. Next, mobilization. Yes, this area Java poor. This area Java is poor here. Android is a leader. For mobilizations, for mobile apps development, just industry using Android. Next, Java effects. Fourth edition Java effects. So this is for visual effects. Visual effects. Okay. So this is using for visual effects in videos like movies. Okay. All videos, movies, maybe some events, some functions that gets using videos, visual effects. This area also Java 4. See here these two editions Java 4. Java is very poor here. Not recommend, not using industry, not using in this area. Only in this area industry using here. Okay, only this area. See here enterprise edition is to develop the internet-based applications. Okay, internet-based applications and ERP applications. So enterprise edition using for the internet-based applications and ERP solutions. That is enterprise edition here. Okay, next. Yes, so SE means Java Standard Edition. This is Java technology means our course this is Java Enterprise Edition using for the application development. All the frameworks comes in this category. So these two versions no one using. Okay, industry not using here. See, Java standardization is our syllabus. Our syllabus. In our syllabus, core part of Java. Yes, starting with Java fundamentals. Fundamentals here. Yeah, this thing looks like a C programming. This part looks like a C programming. Yes, around 100 programs will be discussing logic-based programming. Special focus on improving logics. 1 month to focus on logic-based programming. Total Java 300 programs will be discussing. Total Java 300 programs. Get that logic-based programming. Logic-based program. Once you good at programming, then moving to Java OOPS. Java OOPS. See, Java OOPS. Java OOPS like encapsulation, data abstraction, method overloading, constructors, inheritance, method overloading, access, dispersion, modifiers, and all these Java OOPS concepts. Yes, once OOPS completed here, then starting that project related concepts, in real time project related concepts like strings and all this here, collections, cyber streams, networking, and all this here. Yes, multi-threading. After that, version wise features. So this is our syllabus, completely our syllabus. Okay. Yes, next frameworks. So next one frameworks here. frameworks. See this Java interpretation. Yes, all the frameworks. Java frameworks. So these are the Java frameworks. Java frameworks. Yes, a Struts framework almost outdated. No one using. Now Spring and Hibernate framework using for the internet-based applications to develop internet-based applications, internet-based apps. Okay, framework is ready-made and ready to use. All the predefined classes. Okay, yes. See all that Java history. Yesterday we discussed it. See, 90% of internet-based applications were developed in Java. By the year 2010, by the year 2010 here, 90% of existing apps were migrated to Java. Various regions. See here these applications. By the year 2010, these are apps. Visual Basic applications, VC++ applications here, .NET applications, C and C++, and SAP and Oracle ERP applications. Yes, almost all these applications, 90% of these applications were migrated to Java. Migrated to Java. By reason? These are OS dependent. From the Microsoft, see, all Microsoft products are OS dependent. All Microsoft products are OS dependent. Yes, these are Windows based, but Windows is not a secure OS. Windows is not a secure OS. Yet there is a chance of virus and data hacking happens within the space here. For this alternative Linux base, Linux base, Linux is the alternative. Linux is secure, no chance of virus. Linux is secure base, more secure, no chance of virus. So for that reason, no chance of virus, no chance of data hacking. For that reason, most of the clients are interested to migrate to Linux. Means that application has to work on Linux also. But these Microsoft technologies will not work on Linux base. For that reason, what's the alternative here? Java is the alternative. Java is an independent platform. Java is an independent platform. So that's the reason. Yes, most of the Microsoft clients were migrated to Java. Yes, here Microsoft technologies are Windows based. Windows is not a secure OS. For that reason, using Linux OS. To work on Linux with Java requires. Java is independent of that. For that reason, here these clients were migrated to Java. Okay, fine. Then next, when come to C and C++, GA programming is not available. That user-friendly programming is not available. That's the reason C and C++ applications also migrate to Java. See, C and C++ applications are only for device drivers. Only to C and C++ programming using for device driver development here. Hardware level programming. Okay, not this kind of applications, not GA based applications, not internet based applications here. C and C++ is not internet based applications. Okay, so these are C and C++, not internet based applications. These are just embedded C, means device drivers programming. That's it here. Of course, networking also you can develop TCP/IP programming, something like this. So since GA is not available, user friendly environment is not available, that's the reason migrated. Next, SAP Oracle ERP costly. So because of that reason, these applications were migrated to Java. Java is a freeware. Java is a freeware. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Yes, our 19th project is ERP project. Yes. Yes, even big data processing also using Java. Hadoop. Hadoop is for the big data processing. Hadoop was a Java based. So this is history, what we discussed yesterday. Okay. Just go through that history. Okay. Just you go through that history. Today, new members, just you can go through this history here. So this one I'll share you. For today, new members, I'll share this one here. Yes, let us start today topic here. Today topic. Today's session. Yes. See today's session. See, JDK 1.0 was released with main features as below. Now let us start Java features. Let us start with Java features. So this is a topic. Let us start with Java features. Today topic is Java features. Java features. Yes. JDK 1.0 released with main features as below. Independent of platform, portability, group language, scalability, and security. These are JDK 1.0 features. JDK 1.0 features. Okay, 1 second. To understand these features, some basics required. To understand all of these features, yes, some basics, software basics required. Once you have the software basics, once you have that knowledge here, then easy to understand these features. So what are the basics required here? To understand all these features, you must have the OS knowledge. So what is operating system? Yes, how operating system is working. When you're running Java program, how OS behaving? Yes, you must have that knowledge. That OS behavior. OS behavior. Yes, when you're running Java program or C program or C++, how OS is behaving. Yes, you must have that OS knowledge, that OS behavior knowledge. Next, apart from this, yes, you must have interpreter. Yes, see interpreter, interpreter, yes, interpreter, yes, interpreter and compiler knowledge. Interpreter and compiler, interpreter and compiler. So you must have that interpreter and compiler knowledge. Next, what is exe file? Exe file and dot class files. Exe file dot class file. Exe file dot class file. So once you have this knowledge here, then easy to understand Java features. See, directly I'm not entering into Java. Directly not entering into Java. Before starting Java, there are some software basics. First, we will discuss some software basics. After that, we'll go to Java. There are some software basics. Okay, some unknown facts. Even guys are having 10 years of experience in software field. They don't know about that basics here. There are some unknown facts. That basics, yes, you must have that basics knowledge. Once you have that knowledge here, then easy to understand Java. Now, let us start with basics. See here, I'm starting from the beginning, from starting, starting from the basics. Starting from the, yes, basics means very scratch. Yes, some guys may be wondering that level will start. Starting from basics here, very basics. See, who don't have the computer background, IT knowledge, they can understand here. Yes, yes, my classes, everyone has to understand. Yes, even don't have the IT background. Yes, you guys have to understand. Yes, all complete Java. You have to understand complete. Directly, if I entering to Java, maybe little bit difficult to understand. So before going to Java, there are some software basics. Just 1 second. Just a minute. I'm taking some water. Just a minute. See, yes, I'm starting from very basics. Yes, some guys may be wondering who is in software field. That case may be wondering here, even wondering. Yes, here there are some unknown facts. Yes, in basics also some unknown facts. Okay. Yes, even guys are having 10 to 15 years also they don't know about these basics. The thing is here, my intention is you have to answer every question, including basics. In interviews, you have to answer every question, including basics. So let us start from basics here. See, computer. Yes, computer. Computer where? See, computer where? Okay. Yes. See, yesterday debut for us. Leave that classes. You don't worry. Leave it. Leave them. Last two classes, just leave them. Those are just complete Java overview given. Just no worry, leave it. Leave them. Last two classes, leave them. Yes, today, yes, you think like a first class. Today is the first class. In actual classes, today is the first class. Today is the first class. Okay, starting from the basics. Computerware. Computerware basically two categories: hardware, yes, hardware and software. Computerware basically two categories: hardware and software. Hardware and software. Hardware and software. See, hardware. These are physical components of a computer. Hardware. These are physical components like keyboard, mouse, monitor, motherboard, RAM memory, all that hardware components, physical components, we can touch. But this is not our problem. We are not a hardware engineers. We are the software. Let us start with software. Let us start with software. Yes, we are the software. Java is a software. Java comes on software. So let us start with software. What is software here? What is software? See, in software, everything is a program. Everything is a program. In software, everything is a program. In software, everything is a program. Yes, it is a collection of programs. It's a collection. It's a collection of programs. It's a collection of programs. Yes, such as C, C++, Java. Okay, C++, Java, Python. Yes, HTML, like the different kind of programs. It's a collection of programs. Collection of programs. Software is a collection of programs. Software is a collection of programs. Yes, basically software basically two categories. Basically two categories. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. First one, system software. System software. Second one, application software. System software, next application software. System software, next application software. Software basically two categories. First one, system software. Next one, application software. Yes, what is system software? What is application software? System software. System software. It interacts with the hardware components. It interacts. It interacts with the. It interacts with hardware components. It interacts with hardware components. It interacts with the hardware system software. System software. System software. It interacts with the hardware components. Example, system software example. Yes, system software examples. Operating systems, and device drivers. Operating systems and device drivers. Device drivers. System software. It interacts with the hardware components. Interacting with the hardware components. OS and device drivers. Of course, device drivers are part of OS. Device drivers part of OS. Operating systems and device drivers. So these are comes on the system software. Okay. Next, one more, just a minute. See, I request everyone to attend from computer. Computer. Just don't use mobile. Don't use mobile. Yes, lot of issues mobile. Yes, don't use mobile. Don't use mobiles. Don't use mobiles. Don't use mobiles. Use laptop. Just use laptop here. Laptop or your desktop. Request everyone to attend from computer here. Okay, don't use mobiles here. Yes, some network issue. Voice breaking. Getting here. Voice breaking. Getting here. Voice breaking. Getting here. Voice breaking. Getting here. Yes, even you can see. You can't see full screen also. Yes, mobile you can't. You can't see big screen, right? You can't see big screen. Okay. Yes, this is our life. It's our life. Your life in your hands. Use laptop. Just open laptop. Just matter of 2 minutes only. Okay, some guys, why you opening laptop? Why not attend from mobile? I have the mobile, I will attend from the mobile. They will think like this. No, that is not correct. Yes, open laptop. Just use laptop. Just matter of 2 or 3 minutes only. You start. Just open laptop. Just start laptop. Just attend from laptop. Just install WhatsApp in your laptop. Okay, use technology. Install WhatsApp and communicate from the laptop. Just use laptop for attending class. Use laptop. Don't use mobile. Don't use mobile. Yes, already if you have the laptop, why attending from mobiles? Most of the case, even if they have the laptops, they will attend from the mobiles. That is not correct. Just use laptop. Okay, sit properly in your home. Yes, some sitting arrange. Do the sitting arrangements in your home. Just you do the sitting arrangements. Okay. Yes, sitting arrangements. Just you attend from the laptop. Make the sitting arrangements and use laptop properly. Just interest. You get the interest. If you have the sitting arrangements in your home here, okay, sitting arrangements and comfortable thing, everything here, then easy to understand the class. Okay. Yes. Yes. Try to sit alone. Don't sit with your family members. Okay. Go to your bedroom. Just you go to bedroom. Okay. Lock your door and sit in your bedroom. Okay. Or suppose you have separate study room. Just you go to study room. Lock the door. Yes. Sit properly here. Okay. Yes. So try to use your laptop. Yes, properly sitting arrangements. You do that sitting arrangements. Yes, you attend from the laptop. Focus concentrately here. Focus concentration is very very important here. Okay, fine. Yes, system software. What is system software? System software. It interacts with the hardware components. System software. It interacts with hardware components. Example, OS and device drivers. One second, let me have some water. Just a minute. Yes, yeah. See, starting from the basics, computerware, today topic. Starting from basics, computerware, hardware and software. Hardware, these are the physical components that is not required for us. We are the software engineers. So let us start with software. In software, everything is a program. Everything is a program. It's a collection of programs such as C, C++, Java, and Python. Yes, so many different kind of programs. It's a collection of programs. Software basically two categories. Software basically two categories. First one, system software. Next, application software. System software. It interacts with the hardware components. Interacts with the hardware components. Example, operating systems and device drivers. Operating systems and device drivers. Next, application software. Yes, what is application software? Yes, application software. Yeah, this is for the purpose. For the yes purpose. For the purpose of for the yes purpose of application development. For the purpose of apps developments. for the purpose of apps development, applications development, apps. See apps. You guys tell me some apps. Yes, in our daily life, we are using some applications. In our daily life, using some applications. Tell me some examples. Yes, in our daily life, using some applications. Already now we are using one app. Now we are using one application now. For class purpose, we are using some app. Okay. For class purpose, we are using some app. Tell me what are the applications using daily. Yes, go to training is app. Okay, good. Yes, WhatsApp. Next. Yes. What are the applications using? Notepad is not application. Notepad is a software. Yes, Facebook is application, right? FP is a yes application. Facebook is application. WhatsApp is application. Yes, WhatsApp. WhatsApp is an application. Facebook, WhatsApp. Yes. Yes, Google Pay is application. Payment gateway, right? It's a payment gateway. It's application. Yes, Google Pay. Next. Next what? Twitter. Twitter. It's an app. Okay. YouTube. Yes, YouTube. It's an app. Okay. YouTube. Yes, Netflix. Next, Flipkart. Yes, online shopping. Flipkart. Flipkart app. Okay. Next, websites. Company websites. Company websites. Banking. Yes, net banking. See, net banking is an application, right? Net banking is an application. Net banking, that banking app. Okay. Next, Amazon online services, trading applications, trading apps. These are all the applications, right? There are some examples of applications. Some examples. Okay. How to develop this kind of applications? Yeah, these applications we have to develop. Yes, how to develop this kind of applications here? For this, we need some softwares. To develop this kind of applications here. Okay, to develop this kind of applications, we need some software. Okay, not on these applications like college management applications, school management applications here, industry management applications, so supermarket management applications, all their applications here. Yes, to develop that kind of application, we need some software. We need some software. Those are called as application softwares. Okay, application software example. Best example is Java. Java is a mostly used application software. Java. Java is a mostly used application software. Java. .NET is application software. Yes. Python is application software. Yes. Hadoop. Hadoop is a application software. Hadoop. Yes. Hadoop for big data processing. Databases also application software. Database to store some data. Something like this. These are all application softwares. Okay. See. In software, many technologies are there. So that is software. Microsoft Office means that is software. That is software. Okay. Yes, software. Okay, their applications are yeah, Microsoft Office. Okay, the development yes, preparing document purpose. Yes, Microsoft Office also comes under this category. Yes, MS Office. Microsoft Office also application software. Yes, right. MS Office also application software. Fine. MS Office also application software. Okay. See here, around 100 technologies we are using in the market. Around 100 technologies we are using the software. 100 has around 100. Like language we are using here. Languages we are using. Okay, language using some tools are using here. Some packages. So there are different kind of things here. Languages. Language like Java language, Python language, C and C++. Okay, like there are different languages. HTML, Linux, shell script, like this different type of languages we are using here. Different languages. Different language we are using. Different tools. Tools something like warehousing tools, data warehousing tools. Next, reporting tools like ClickView, Tableau. Next, DevOps tools, AWS tools, various tools we are using. Next, when come to packages like ERP package, like, Oracle ERP, SAP ERP. Next, MS Office is a package. Okay, tally RPC package, like a different kind of things we are using here. So which is exactly application software? Which is exactly application software? See, there are two things: system software, application software. A system software is it is interacting with hardware components. Yes, interacting with the hardware components, that is called a system software. Application software never interact with hardware components. Application software never interact with hardware components. Okay, see, OS, only OS interact with hardware components. Yet, of course, device drivers are part of OS. Only OS interacting with the hardware components means except OS, all are application software. Simple. Except operating systems. Except operating systems. Yes, all are application softwares. All are application softwares. All are application softwares. That's it here. Except OS. Except operating systems. Except operating systems. All are application softwares. Fine. 1 second. Running notes is not necessary. You guys don't write any running notes. Yes, I have prepared document. See, this is your Java documents. Sorry. Yeah, this is assignment given to that morning batch, 8 o'clock batch, preparing electricity bill. How to prepare electricity bill? That assignment given to morning 8 o'clock batch. One second, let me open Java documents. Java. Yes, course of 31st and updated documents. Yeah, this is your Java document. Yes, this is around 560 page document, I think. 560 pages. Yes, it's reading, just a minute. Yes, it's loading, just a wait. It's taking this much. So this is your Java document here. Here, this is 560 page document. This is around here, this document for you only. All the 560 page, this document, whole document is for you only. Here, this is here documents, introduction to software. Here, this is from today topic. Software is a collection of programs like this. A software basically two categories: system software and application software. System software, it interacts with the hardware components, device drivers and operating systems. Yes, comes on this category here. Application software for the purpose of application development, like C, C++, Java, .NET, ERP, and others. See, except OS, except operating systems, all are application softwares. Except operating systems, all are application softwares. See that every point mentioned in document, nothing missing. Every point covered in document. You guys don't write any running notes. Running notes is not necessary. Running notes is not just you follow document. Just you follow the document here. Just to follow document here. Every topic I have prepared, line by line prepared here. Yeah, this document are the same as my topic here. So what are things I'm explaining here? See, explanation purpose I'm using notepads. Sometimes using notepads, sometimes using Word. Yes, sometimes notepad, sometimes using word. Suppose you need diagram required, using word, I will draw the diagram, I'll explain. In word, I will draw the diagram and I'll explain. This explanation, yes, I have prepared very clearly here. Yes, you guys don't write any running notes. It's not necessary. Just you follow the document. Just you follow document enough. Just you follow the document here. Okay, fine. Yes, just you follow document here. Fine. Now, so this application software. So what is Java? Java is application software, right? Java comes under application software. Java is application software. So our topic is application software. Yeah, I'll share the document. Yes, I'll document for you only. Akash, don't worry. Document is for you only. I'll share it. I'll share it. See, now let us see about ways. Java is application software. Before going to Java, yes, before going to this application software, let us see something about ways here. Ways, what is ways? Let us see about ways here. Yes, about operating system. Yes, about ways. Operating system. About operating system. Yes, some question for you guys. Yes, some question for you guys. Yes, can we run any program? Can we run any program without ways? Yes, without operating system. Yes, answer, say yes or no. Can we run any program without ways? Yes, try to answer it. Of course, I'll explain. Just I'm asking your idea. Can we run any program without ways? Can we run any program without ways? Can we run? Please be active in the class. Please try. If you know that answer, just try to answer it here. Yes, don't keep quiet here. Try to answer my every question. If I'm asking question, if you know that, answer it here. Even giving wrong answer, no issue. Suppose if you are giving wrong answer, no issue. It's not an issue. Okay, I'll correct it. Yes, if you're giving wrong answer, I'll correct it. Don't worry, guys. Now, question is here. My class are interactive classes. See, I have to ask the question, you should answer. You have to ask the question, I should answer. You have to ask your doubts. Yes, if you have any doubt, just you ask me immediately. Just ping in chat box. Chat box available. See, need not to speak. If you're speaking, maybe interrupting in the class. Okay, if you're speaking, then interrupting in the class here. So better share your yes doubts in the chat box. Prepare your doubts and share in the chat box. Chat box available. The chat box available. Yes, share your doubt in the chat box. Share your doubt in the chat box. I will respond. I'll check the chat box. Okay. Now here question is, can we run? Yes. Yes, way is also collection of programs. Yes, way is also contains programs. Way is also software, right? But the system software. OS is also software. That is also kind of some programs. Okay. Yes. Can we run any program? Yes, without OS. Can we run any program without OS? No. Answer is no. We cannot. OS required. OS required. See here, except bias. Except bias to run. Yes, all programs. All programs OS required. OS required. OS required. So OS required. So except bias. Except bias. Except bias to run all programs OS required. Except bias to run all programs OS required. What is bias? Bias stands for yes, basic, yes, input, basic input and output, basic input and output here. Basic input output. So basic input of the system, basic input of the system here. So bias, what's the responsibility of bias? Yes, bias is a hardware program. BIOS is a hardware program. Is a hardware, not a software program. BIOS is a hardware program. It's a chip level program. Yes, it's a chip level. Yes, in motherboard there is chip. That chip level program this is. It's a motherboard. There's a chip. In motherboard, BIOS chip is there. Motherboard, there's a BIOS chip. The chip contains BIOS program. Now, what's the responsibility of BIOS here? What is responsible BIOS? BIOS is responsible. BIOS is responsible. Yes, to boot operating system. To boot operating system. To boot operating system. BIOS is responsible to boot OS here. Yes, what is booting? What is booting process? Yes, booting process. What is booting process here? Booting process. Booting process. What is booting process? Yes, it's a loading. Yes, it's a loading. Loading. It's a loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. From hard disk. From hard disk to RAM memory. See, OS running in the RAM memory here. OS running in the RAM memory. Okay. See here, OS storing in the disk. Everything storage in the disk. Disk is for what's the purpose of disk here? Storage purpose. Hard disk storage purpose. Yes, OS storing the disk. Once you power on system, so first of all, power goes to BIOS program, that hardware chip, motherboard chip. Yes, that BIOS activates. Now this BIOS program goes to hard disk, taking OS and loading into RAM memory. So BIOS is responsible to boot operating system here. Booting process. What is booting process? Booting process, it's a loading OS from hard disk to RAM memory. So once OS loaded, your system is ready. Once OS loaded, system is ready. Now this is OS, right? This OS. Now this OS is responsible to take your request here. This OS is responsible to take your request and processing your request here. See, your computer. See, computer is like this. Computer. Yes, computer. Suppose your laptop or desktop. Okay, laptop or desktop. Yes. So first a hardware layer. First a hardware layer. On top of hardware, OS will be running here. OS running here. Operating system. Yes. See, once OS installed, once OS setup is done, your system is ready. See, when you purchased a laptop, here, that laptop vendor will set up the OS. Laptop vendor will set up the OS and will give us rights. So once OS setup is done, your system is ready. Now your computer is ready. Suppose learning C language. To learn C language, you have to install C software. Where on top of OS. Suppose C++. Yes, C++. Suppose Java. Suppose Python. Suppose, yes, learning database. Learning some Hadoop, for example. Hadoop software. Yes, suppose learning using some database. For example, using some database. Okay. Yes, all of C++, Java, Python, all the programs running on top of OS. These all are running on top of OS. These are application software. These are application. Yes, all they are called as application software. They are called as application software. Application software. All their application softwares. These application softwares means these programs, C program, or C++, Java, Python, Hadoop. Yes, all these programs running on top of OS, all of the programs running on top of OS. So OS giving platform. It's giving platform. OS giving platform. It's giving platform, on top of it all are running here. So OS acting like a platform. Okay, on top of OS all are running means like a platform. So OS acting like a platform. So what is operating system? The question is, what is operating system? 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 Question is, what is operating system? Yes. Answer. Yes. First bench. What is exactly OS? Yes, it's a platform. Yes, OS. Yes, it's a platform. Yes, it's a platform. Yes, what is OS? It's a platform. Yes, where we can run all the application softwares, all the application software. That's it. Who is acting like a platform? On top of it, everything is running. OA is acting like a platform. On top of it, all application software is running here. On top of OS, all the application software working here. All the application software running. So it's acting like a platform. It's a platform. What is operating system? What is OS? It's a platform. It's a platform where we can run all the applications. See, not only platform here. OS not only platform. OS not only platform. So for example, C program generating some output. C program generating some output. So first of all, output of C program goes to OS. Output of C program goes to OS and then deliver to and then deliver to output device. Deliver to output device. Similarly, Python or Java, yes, these programs generating some output. These all the programs generating some output. So first of all, output delivered to OS and then transport to output device. Yes, all the programs output delivered to OS, delivering to OS here, then transport to output device. Suppose reading from the keyboard, input from the keyboard, input from the keyboard. So first the keyboard data, yes, first of all delivered to OS. First of all, keyboard data transferred to OS. Keyboard data transferred to OS, and then from the OS that will be taken by the C and C programs. Java, these programs here. So first your keyboard input data transfer to OS. From the OS, the data taken by these are all the programs. Okay. So between application software and hardware, there is a OS. So there is a OS here. So here application software interact with hardware through the OS here. First application software data goes to OS to that hardware input output through the OS, happening through the OS here. It's happening through the OS. There is no direct interaction between application software and hardware. Application software never interact with hardware. No direct interaction through the everything happening through the OS only. So it's like a mediator between application software and hardware. That means interface. It's an interface. Yes, it's an interface. It's an interface. It's an interface between application software. Interface between application software and yes, it's an interface between application software and hardware components and the hardware components. Okay, application software, yes, and the hardware components. Yes. So what is voice? It's a interface. It's acting like interface. It's acting like interface between application software and hardware components. Next, one more important point, Java perspective. Some important point. In OS, there is a library. Every OS has its own library. What is exactly library? Library is a collection of functions. Some input output function. Library contains all the input output functions here. Library contains some input output functions. Some input output functions. Yes, IO functions. Library is a collection of input output functions here. See library. Library input output function means C language functions. It's a C language functions. C language functions. See, almost all operations were developed in C language. Unix in C language. Linux in C language. Windows in C language. Almost all operations were developed in C language. That means C language functions, input output function. Library is a collection of functions. Library is a collection of functions. Library contains all the functions here. Library contains all the functions to perform some IO operations. Library contains functions to perform some IO operations here. Everywhere there is a library. Yes, using library, application software can communicate with the hardware. Yes, inside of OS there is a library. See here, application software communicate with hardware through the OS, right? Through the OS only. So exactly It's a library. Yes, OS contains library. Yes, inside of OS there is a library. So using library, application software communicates with hardware components. See every OS has its own library. Every OS has its own library, its own library, library. Every OS has its own library. Yes, to communicate. Yes, to communicate. Yes, between application software and hardware components. Yes, OS library that will communicate. Library will communicate. Library will communicate between application software and hardware components. Okay. Next, one more important point. Java perspective. One more important point here. See, these are all the programs. First of all, these are all the programs. First of all, linking with OS library. Of linking with OS library, then communicates with the hardware components. Yes, it has to link. Every program has to link with OS library to communicate with hardware. Linking, that linking can be static linking or dynamic linking. Static linking or dynamic linking. Yes, in C and C++ is a static linking. In C and C++, it's exe file concept. C and C++ have exe file concept. That is static linking. Java and Python don't have exe file concept. These are dynamic linking. Java and Python is a dynamic linking. Yes, I'll explain. What is static linking? What is dynamic linking? We'll discuss. In tomorrow class, getting the topic. Yes, statically linking, dynamically linking. Statically and dynamically. In tomorrow class, I'll explain it here. In tomorrow class, I'll explain. So every program, yes, has to link with OS library to communicate with hardware components. Compulsory it has to link. Yes, when that linking takes place here, static linking or dynamic linking. That linking, statically linking or dynamically linking. The topic we'll discuss in tomorrow class. In tomorrow class, static linking, dynamic linking we'll discuss. Okay. So next here, see every program, see every program has to link with every program has to link with OS library, OS library, OS library. Yes, OS library to communicate, to communicate with the hardware component, to communicate with hardware, to communicate with hardware, to communicate with hardware components. Yes, hardware components. Yes, before going to run it here, before going to run it. Yes, before going to run. So before going, yes, every program has to link with OS library to communicate with hardware component before going to run it. Before going to running, first linking, then running. Yes, at runtime communicates the hardware. That's it here. Okay. So every program has to link with OS library before going to run it simply. Before going to run it here. Before going to run it here, it has to link with OS library. While linking here, yes, communication with the hardware components. Communication purpose. To communicate with the hardware, it has to link here. So every program has to link with OS library. Every program has to link with OS library before going to run it here. Before going to run here. That's it. So this is about OS. This introduction is enough. Yes, to understand Java features, this introduction is enough. Okay. See documents. Document about OS segment. Same all that 4 points. Okay. It's a platform interface. Next, OS as libraries to communicate. See, every program has to link with OS library before going to start execution. See, this is yes, hardware. On top of hardware, there is OS. On top of OS, there is application software. This is OS introduction. This is enough to understand Java features. Okay. See here, software, system software, next application software. System software. Yes, OS, example OS, just now discussed about OS. What is device driver? Device drivers are part of operating system to communicate with hardware components. To run the hardware component, device driver required. Okay, suppose running printer driver required, printer driver required, keyboard driver required, monitor driver required. For every hardware device, drivers required. Drivers are part of OS. That's okay, fine. Yes. See, system software, application software. What is Java? What is Java? Is it system software or application software? Yes, tell me guys. What is Java? As per my explanation, as per now today explanation, what is Java? Is it system software or application software? Come on guys, please respond. As per my explanation, as per the explanation, what is Java? What is Java? Is it system software or application software? Come on guys, please respond. Yes, it's application software. Java is a application software. Good. Java is application software. Now our topic is application software. So let us move to application software. Application software. See application software. See application software basically two categories: front end, back end. Front end, back end. Application software basically two categories: front end software, next back end software. So front end software. So what is front end here? See here. One second. Yeah, this is front end. See front end. First name, last name, yes. Okay. Email address and phone number, something like this. See this, we are providing these details, right? And this, it's a form. This is form. This is form. We are filling form and register. We are submitting. This is called as front end. This is called as front end. Yes. Now this one taking data. This one taking data from you. This one taking data from you and storing it some location. Your details. It's taking your details and storing at some location. So this is interacting with you, taking data from you. So front end interact with users, collecting data from users and stores into backend. So backend is a storage, storing and maintaining data. Okay. So storing and maintaining data. Backend is to store the data. So front end is to collect the data from users, front end collecting data from users and storing into backend. Backend data storage. Some databases using, files are using here. Okay. So here there are two things in this. Yes, application software, front end software, back end software. Front end. So front end. These are to interact with end users. It collects data from end user and stores in the back end. So what is back end here? Back end. Yeah, these are used to store and maintain data. Storing and maintaining data. Databases and files. Databases and files comes in this category. Okay. Yes. Now, what is Java? Java comes on what? Is it front end or back end here? Back end is to store the data. Java is not for data storage. Java is not for data storage. Java is using for what? Data processing here. Data processing. So collecting data from you. See behind the form, this is JSP, Java Server Pages. Behind of this form, this is JSP page. The JSP programming is Java programming. Behind of this form, this is Java program. The Java program collecting data means Java is a front end. Java comes on a front end. Java is a front end. Now let us move to front end. Our topic is front end. In front end, there are languages, there are some packages. Okay, front end means what we can see. What we can see. Okay, so what? Yes. Now which is interacting with us? That is front end. So Java program interacting with us. Java program us is a front end. So behind of this form, this Java program that is taking data. That is front end. That is front end. Okay. Yes. In this language and package, there are some language and package. Package is ready-made one. Like MS Office is a package. MS Office package. Next ERP package like Tally ERP, SAP they are the package. Ready-made one, ready to use. No coding. Coding is not necessary. See languages. When come to language, we should write some coding here. Here the programmer has to write the coding. Java is a language. Java comes in language here. Java languages. Java comes in the language. Yes, now let us go to language. So our topic is languages. Java is a language. Yes, languages. What is a language? What is a language? See, we are speaking many languages like English, Hindi, Telugu, something like this. Why are you speaking all the language? See, here I'm explaining yes class in English. So just English is a communication between us, right? Just the communication, communicating purpose. That's it. Here, it's a media of communication. Language is a media of communication. Language is a media of communication between two things, two living things, or two things like human being, two persons, yes, two animals, two trees. Yes, everyone has their own language to communicate. Now come to software languages. Let us come to software language. Software. Yes, software languages. In software language here. In software languages. In software language, there are two things here. First one, computer understandable language. See, computer understandable language. Computer understanding some language. We are understanding some other language. Computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Yes, second one. Yes, we are understanding some other language. Means users. User understandable language. Computer understandable and user understandable. Computer understandable and user understandable. So computer understandable language. Next, user understandable language. What is computer understandable language? We'll discuss. Wait. See, user understandable language. User understandable language like English language. See here, for example, yes, Java program. Suppose here this is Java program. Here this is like English language. This is Java program. Looking like English language. It's user understandable. This is user understandable. This is user understandable. User understandable. Okay. Suppose C language. C language. C program. C program also looks like English language. English language. It's user understandable language. It's user understandable language. One more example, Python. 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 See this Python codes. This is like English. This is user understandable language. Next is computer understandable language. What is computer understandable language? Computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Computer understandable language. Yes, that depends on generation of computers. Generation of computers. How many generation of computers? Any idea? Generation of computers. Anyone idea? Generation of computers. Generation of computers. Yeah, these unknown facts. Just you ask how many generation of computers. Just you ask who are working in software field. No answer. 10 years experience in Java. No answer. Okay, 20 years experience in Java. No answer. How many generation of computers? Yes, Pranav. Okay, 5 generations. Next others. Yes, Nagaraj saying that 5 generations. Yes, who is this guy? Yes, Pradeep saying that 4 generations. How many generations? Yes, Harshavardhan Chinam saying that 4. Navin Popuri 5. Yes, next others. See how many generations? Totally 5 generations. Totally 5 generations. See first generation computers. Yes, vacuum tubes based. Okay, so first generation is vacuum tubes based here. Yes, second generation. Second generation is what is second generation? What is second generation? What is second generation? Transistor based. Transistor based. Transistor based. Okay. Yes, third generation. Yes, third generation. Third generation. Third generation is IC based. Yeah, these all are electronic subjects. See, in our engineering, we have the one electronic subject. Yes, we have studied. We studied what is vacuum tubes, transistors, IC based. Yes, very interesting topic this is. Vacuum tubes, how vacuum tubes are working, how transistors are working, how integrated circuits are working. Very interesting subject this is. Yes, in our computer science engineering. Yes, my graduation is CSE, computer science engineering. In that we have one subject. I think it's a third year or no, second year. Second year. In second year we have the yes, these electronic subjects. Okay. So first generation, second generation, third generation. Next, what is fourth generation? Fourth gen. Fourth gen is a processor based computer. Yes, it's a processor based. Processor based. We are using present. This is present generation. Fourth generation, present generation. Next, fifth gen. Yes, this is next generation is fifth gen. Fifth gen, yes, will be releasing shortly. Couple of years, release hitting the market. Yes, coming to the market. I think 2024 or 2025. 2024, 2025, fifth generation will be coming to the market. Yes, anyone? What is fifth generation? Feature. Just only couple of years only. Just a couple of years. Yes, good, Pradeep, good. AI based. AI based computer. AI based. Yes, in future, next is AI based computers. Artificial intelligence, AI based. See here, processor based. Processor using binary codes. Processor based computer. Yes, binary codes. Binary codes. Processor based computer understand language binary codes. Binary codes. Zeros ones format language. See AI based. If it is AI based, what is understandable language? Yes, AI based. AI based understandable language, high level language. High level language. High level language. High level language. Means like English. AI based is high level language. AI based is high level language. AI based using Java, Python. AI based OS. AI based OS internally using Java, Python. Yes, R language, different kind of this. High level language. AI based computer can understand high level language like English language. Okay. Yeah, that is feature. Okay. Yes. Now present generation processor based. Processor based computer. It's a binary code. Zeros ones formats. Zeros ones formats. This is called as machine language. Yes, called as it's a computer understandable language. This is now processor based computer understandable language. Zeros ones. Processor based. Zeros ones formats. It's a computer understandable language. Computer understandable language called as low level language. User understandable called as high level language. So languages are basically two categories. Yes, in software, languages are basically two categories. Two categories. Two categories. Two categories. First one, low level. Low level languages. Low level languages. Second one, high level languages. Low level and high level. Low level and high level language. Low level and high level language. Low level. What is low level language? It's a system understandable language. Low level language. Low level language. Yes, it is a system understandable language. Low level language. Yes, it is a yes. It is a system understandable. It's a system understandable. Yes, it's a system understandable language. It's a system understandable language. Okay. System means yes, it's a computer understandable language. System means here is a processor. System means processor. System means it's a processor. Yes, system means it's a processor. It's a processor understand language. It's a processor understand language. Okay. Yes, it is in the form of binary code. It is in the form of binary code, like a zeros ones format. Binary code. Yes, it is called as It is called as machine language. 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 It language. It is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. It is in the form of binary code. It is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. It is low level language called as machine language. Next is high level language. High level language. So what is high level language? High level language. Yes, it's a yes. It is like English language. It's like a yes, it's a user understandable language. See, low level language, it is a system understandable language. System is processor understandable language. It is in the form of binary code. In the form of binary code. Yes, it is called as machine language. It is called as machine language. Yes, high level language. Yes, it is a user understandable language. High level language. Yes, it is a it is a user understandable language. User understandable. It's a user understandable language. It's user understandable language. It is like English language. It is like English. It's like English language. It's like English language. Yes, it is high level language. It's a user understandable language like English language. Yes, you guys, which is first high level language? Anyone can you answer this question? Which is first high level language? Which is a first high level language? Which is a first high level language? Which is first high level language? Which is a first high level language? Yes, which is a first high level language? C language. C language. C language. C language. C language is a first high level language. First high level language. Yes, high level language. C language is first high level language. High level language. C language. C language is a first high level language. High level language developed by whom here? Who has developed C language? Who has developed C language? C language is first high level language officially in the market. Of course, before C already we have the B language. Before C already B is there. After B next C. B is an unofficial language, officially not released. Just unofficially used here. Officially C language. C is a first high level language developed by whom? Who has developed a C language? What's happened, my guys? Yes, completed engineering. Many guys completed computer science engineering. Yes, what is Bell? Bell Laboratory, that is. Yeah, Akash, right? Developed by the Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Yes, C language by the Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Okay. Yes, Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Dennis Ritchie. Yes, in the year 1972. H. Yes. At Bell Labs. Yes, yeah. Okay. Yes. In 1972 at Bell Labs. Yes, yeah. Okay. Yes. Dennis Ritchie. C language. C language is a first high level language. Okay. Developed with Dennis Ritchie. Okay. That's it. C is a first high level language. After C language, what is next? What is next? C++. After C++, next Cobol, Haskell, Basic, Fortran, various languages, but they are not officially using COBOL, Fortran. Those things are not using. Yes, of course, COBOL using C language, C++. After C++, official next official language VC++. After next official Java. After Java .NET. First Java, later .NET. After .NET, what is next language? Scala. That history we'll discuss next. Yes, in actual Java concepts I'll explain. In actual Java, that history. Yes, first from C language to today. C language 1972. 1972 today, what are the softwares were released? All the softwares with date and year I can tell you because my life experience. Since 1995, I'm in the software field. Since 1995 started, sorry, 1993. 1993 my engineering started. 1993 started my engineering. Okay, since 1993, I'm in software field. I know everything. With dates, I can tell you. Java release, .NET release, Scala release, different testing tools release here, warehousing tools release here. There are different softwares release in market here. Yes, all that releases we'll discuss next. In Java, we have the OOPS concept, OOPS introduction. That time getting all that history. Complete software history, I will explain. Since 1970 to today. Okay. Yes. I'll explain. Okay. Yes. Right. Yeah. This is 80 20 bellers. At that comes C language 80 and bellers. 80 and bellers. Yes. By the Dennis Ritchie. First high level language. Okay. See, high level language, it's English language. A system don't know about high level language. High level language has to convert. High level language has to convert into binary code. Binary code. Who will convert? Zeros ones format. Who will convert? Yes. Someone has to convert it from high level language to binary code. System understand the language binary code. Who will convert? Which will convert? Any idea? Yeah. Either interpreter or compiler. Interpreter, interpreter or compiler, 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 interpreter or compiler converts from high level language to binary code, from high level language to binary code, binary code. Interpreter compiler. Yes, interpreter or compiler converts from high level language to binary. Now we should discuss about interpreter. See, today topic. All this is there come documented. Language, low level language, high level language. Okay. Compiler or interpreter converts from high level language to low level language. Yes, interpreter and compiler difference. Yes, it will take more time. Yes, minimum half an hour required to explain about interpreter and compiler. Okay. Yes, you guys, you understand very clearly, right? I think not expected. Yes, this topic, right? Not expected this much low level. Basic, this much basics not expected, I think. Yes, no one expected this much of basics. Started from very scratch. Non-IT, yes, from the beginning, I was saying, yes, non-IT background guys also can understand my classes. So because of this reason, started from very basics, from the initial stage, started from the scratch. I think no one expected it. Okay, this much of start, this type of start, no one expected. I think most of the guys expected directly starting Java features and all that. It's not like that. Before going to Java features, these are the basics. If you know these basics, then easy to understand Java features. See, I can start the Java features directly. I can start, but you can't understand. Directly Java feature starting, you can't understand here. To understand Java features, all these are prerequisites. All these are prerequisites. All these are prerequisites. If you know these topics here, then easy to understand Java. Easy to understand Java features. Okay, easy to understand Java features here. So to understand Java features, yeah, this is okay. Yes, right. So these are basics. Okay. Yeah, that's all for today. Tomorrow topic is interpreter and compiler. After finishing interpreter compiler, we'll go to Java features. First half an hour interpreter compiler, after Java features. Okay. Java features. Yes, I'll share your Gmail ID. Akash. I will share your Gmail ID. Okay. Yes, yeah, that's all for today. That's all for today. Okay. Yes, 1 second. 1 second. See here, to communicate with me, WhatsApp number is there. Just to communicate. Yes, still anyone not shared your details. Yes, this is my WhatsApp number. You can communicate 8149189123. You can communicate with me. Yes, for our batch group created, I'm communicating in the group. Yes, 9:15 a.m. This group communicating in the group here. This is session 1 shared here and session 2 yesterday's. Session 1 2. Yes, both session 1 session. Session 1 session 2 sessions were shared. Yes, session 1 session 2. These two sessions shared. Okay. Yes, tomorrow I can give the access to drive. Drive access and class document I'll share tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll share these documents. Tomorrow I'll share these documents and give the drive access for our batch drive created. For our batch drive created. Your batch drive. Your batch drive. Yeah, this is drive. I'll give the drive access from tomorrow. You can access. You can see recordings and material and all that. Here, this is the drive. 9 feet drive. So 2 sessions. Yeah, this I'll be sharing to your Gmail. Share to your Gmail ID. Sharing to Gmail ID like this. Sharing to here. You can access from this drive. You can access from this drive here. Yes, even material also. You can access from drive. This document all this you can access from the drive. I'll share with you. I'll share to your Gmail ID. Yes, for the time being here. Yes, for the time being. Yes, today. Yes, today's session also I'm sharing WhatsApp group. Just watch it. Okay, today's session. Yes, even today's day 3 class. Yes, yes. Still anyone pending is not submitted your details. Take this WhatsApp. Share your details, your name. Yes, next. Yes, what's course you are attending here. Next, what's the course you are attending here. Next, what's the time you are attending here. Next, your Gmail ID requires. Still anyone pending. Share these details. I'll add to group. I'll add to group. Yeah, this is your group information. Yes, I think around 23 members submitted their details. Almost all submitted except 1 or 2 guys. Almost 23 guys in the group. It's communicating with them already. There's still anyone pending. Share your details. I will add to group. Share details. Just I will add to group. Yes, take this number. Yeah. Fine. I will add to group. Yes, please take it. Still anyone pending? Take it. I'm waiting for a minute. Yes, anytime you can share the details. By the evening you can share it, no issue. I will add to group. Anytime, no issue. Yes, day 3 session, it's there in document. Session, this is day 3. Day 3 is there in Java. Yes, 9:50 AM. Day 3. Mm, Day 3. Yes, day 3 document short, shared here. Just go through it. Okay, that complete document tomorrow I'll share it. Document and recordings drive and all that tomorrow I'll share it. Yeah, thank you guys. See you tomorrow.